and it's a super easy scanner to use, but in the pre-market, it's basically all I need. Because remember, catalyst, right, order flow, attention, these are the things that we need in order to intraday trade. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. I had a couple of requests in the chat room for setting up a scanner in DOS, a simple high volume scanner like I used to find, you know, like UVXY or Apple SPY. You know, right at the beginning of the day, I listed out 4 or 5 tickers, and I was basically like, I don't even need to look for anything now. There's 4 or 5 tickers. They all have high volume in pre-market. I think they're all really interesting. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, so if you're looking to set up a scanner like this, all you gotta do, all right, let's see here, make sure I'm in the right spot. All you gotta do is go up here to Tools. All right, and then you're gonna go down, oh, where you go, Tools, and then go to Scanner. All right, why is that on top? That's funny. So now it looks a little off because I'm using a 5K screen and DOS just doesn't like the way it handles these fonts, so it's squishing this for some reason. So, but if you go ahead and click here, you'll notice that you get, these are the only scanners that I'm using right now. I have a gap up, I have a gap down, and I have this high volume mid-price scanner. So right now it's gonna have a ton of stocks in it, right? So this is every stock basically that is between $25 and $500 that's traded over 1 million shares. And it's a super easy scanner to use, but in the pre-market, it's basically all I need. Because remember, catalyst, right, order flow, attention, these are the things that we need in order to intraday trade. So I'm not really worried about anything other than what's got attention today, right? So, and someone asked me, are you trading, I noticed you're trading a lot of ETFs and tech stocks lately before you're trading a lot of travel stocks. Why the change? This is the reason, right? This is where the volume is, right? I don't use trade ideas. Everything I need is right here in DOS. I can, you know, I don't need much. I'm a simple kind of guy. So if you want to do these, I'm going to go to modify, but the same thing goes with add. So you'll get a scanner name that'll pop up here, and then you can just type in high volume mid price morning. This is my scanner. And then the scanner type is a volume and price filter, but they have all kinds of different ones, right? They have a volume and price, 52-week, RSI, gap up or down, price change from open, right? They have all kinds of stuff in here. And then I use a price filter, which, my apologies, it looks truncated. Again, it's because of my screen size. But you can see here I'm using a price filter, which is $25 to $500, and I'm using a volume filter, which is basically a low of at least 1 million and then a high, because you have to have a high. I think I put like 1 trillion or, you know, 100 trillion or, you know, some insane amount of volume, just so it would be basically, you know, anything over 1 million shares, right? And then that's it, right? You hit commit, that puts it in there, and then you've got it up there. And even now, I'll run that scanner sometimes in the afternoon just to see what's popping, right, or what's been moving around. Again, these are the only stocks available that have had over 1 million shares. I haven't used the exchange filter, although the way that Norm and Brian and everybody talk about NYSE stocks, you know, maybe I should filter it out and get rid of the NYSEs. Sure, I'll show it one more time. I'll just leave it up here for a second. So, but with this scanner, again, I can gravitate my attention directly to an element, you know, so that I can, you know, get the sector that's in play. I don't have time. You know, we've got our really smart moderators like Jared, who he's really got the analytics down, right? He can really go through, he can tell you which sector's rotating. He pays attention to options, which I don't trade options, right? He pays attention to futures. I don't trade futures, right? And he has all of these various, you know, yeah, that kid is wicked smart, right? I mean, he really knows his stuff, right? And so, but I don't have that. So I need to use a little something. You know, I need to use something different, so I use Catalyst, right? I used volume, and that's why I'm a volume trader, right? Is what I'm looking for is I'm looking for volume specifically, right? And what's going on. But anyway, that's how you set up a scanner. So hopefully that helps everybody. Thanks. Have a good one.
Cheers.